Hello guys, S2W here with your casual consumer's perspective review. First of all, if you're new here, make sure to click on the subscribe button and hit the notifications for in-depth reviews. I make close-up looks of the latest sneakers, and if you like the content you're about to watch, subscribing would help me a lot. For the second last week of December 2019, Adidas and Yeezy went Super Saiyan God mode and released a ton of sneakers to end the year. Of the 6, I've decided to pick up the one I like the most. Today, we have the adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Yecheil Non-reflective here for a review. Just a few days before this colorway released, another colorway called the Yeezreel came out, and I personally don't like it at all. The black weaving accenting texture looked strange in my opinion, and while the more limited version glows in the dark with 3M, I think the previous glow 350 V2 looked cleaner, which I already have, so it wasn't a must cop for me. The 350 V2 Zebras restocked for the 4th time as well, and I already have those, so it was a skip. In terms of the 350 V2s, these Yecheil were the only ones left. The limited version with 3M reflective knit was impossible to get, so I took an L on it, but these non-reflectives were doable through foot store raffles in Toronto, Canada. Let's take a closer look at these sneakers. Now if you're an old subscriber of my channel, you will already know what these are, and the design behind it is essentially the same 350 V2s released throughout 2019. The only difference is usually the knit presentation, and for these Yecheil, which apparently is Hebrew meaning may God live, the prime knit upper of this shoe is accented this time with different colors. Using a dark colored base, the whole sneaker is dressed in black and gray mostly, highlighted by bright colored weaves that include blue, red, peach, and highlighter yellow. This is interestingly separated into different regions, with the front lateral side and bottom heel using green accents, while the lateral bottom under the mesh stripe along the whole medial side is peached color. We will also see the more vivid blue and red accents at the top lateral face above the mesh stripe, ending with the top lateral heel with blue and black highlight instead. It's honestly a very unique look that none of the previous 30 or so colorways by now of the 350 V2s have. Especially in 2019, when most Yeezys were offered in very tonal or muted colorways, seeing multicolor on this model is definitely refreshing. Other than that, everything is basically the same. It follows the same visual update of the 2019 Yeezys, where a translucent mesh stripe is added to the lateral side, and this time it's dyed black to follow its base colorway. As with the prime knit, the upper is pretty flexible, lightweight, and breathable, but they are not stretchy. The only section that it is at the middle medial profile, because the rest is basically reinforced by an internal caging at the toe box or comfy cushioning around the sock liner. The iconic crisscross stitching is still running up the middle section of this shoe, while threaded by a charcoal colored rope lace that's 3M reflective, which was given out before on some of the other non-reflective colorways, so nothing too different. At the back of the sneakers, they have opted out to remove the heel pull on this colorway. Because of this, it's left with a weird black rectangle at the back, which is usually the guide mark where the tab stitches on. Then if we take a look inside the sneakers, it comes with the regular foam insoles but dressed in the color peach for this one, with the Adidas and Yeezy brandings printed on the heel with the same unique decorations and patterns seen on the underside of the insole. Behind the tongue, we'll see the same strip of textile covering the center stitching, preventing it from scratching our feet. And right beside this are hairy suede patches used to reinforce the lace holes and allowing us to tighten up the sneakers without tearing the knit upper. The sock liner, as I've mentioned before, is cushioned as well for our ankles and heel, with the Adidas 3 stripes branding and 3M adhered on. Lastly, the midsole. It's the same translucent, ribbed rubber casing that houses the full-length boost cushioning inside the shoe, as seen on all previous 350 V2s. It's painted in black, whereas the outsole piece is interestingly in a slightly lighter black, maybe because it's not translucent. But again, it has the same traction pattern and boost windows at the bottom, so nothing changed here as well. Anyways, here are some Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Yecheil non-reflective fit footage. Sizing wise, I went with my half size up as always, and they fit great. Newer Yeezys are now known to fit slightly looser compared to the first 7 to 8 colorways, so I might even be able to fit in my true to size as a wide footer. However, I don't really recommend that as the toe box is still sitting pretty low, so I'd rather have some freedom for my toes to move around than cramped up front. Wide footers, it may benefit you from going half size up, but for narrow feet who can't do that, true to size may even work now. Comfort aspect, if your feet can work past the low toe box, then as I always like to say, the 350 V2 is still one of the most comfortable sneakers in the Adidas lineup in my opinion. The 380s came out recently and that may soon take over the 350 V2 spot, but that still does not take away the nice and soft cushioning it provides on feet. Plus visual wise, I think the silhouette itself looked really nice on feet, but as for this colorway, there's better ones to be had. However, if you're new to Yeezys, then these Yecheil is surely one of the nicer looking ones released in my opinion. I have a bunch of earlier colorways that some I still haven't even had the time to wear, and after seeing these on feet, I can't say they are the nicest because it feels like a lot is going on, but it's also not the worst and definitely not anywhere as close as the awkward looking Yeezreels. But that's just my opinion, so don't feel like you're attacked because I have different preferences. Again, if it's one of your first 350 V2s, I think it'll fit nicely in the rotation, but with the amount of heat that dropped in December 2019, I don't think it's a must-have personally, as I'm more excited on the newer Yeezy models released or releasing soon. Price-wise, they were 300 Canadian dollars before tax, standard for a regular non-reflective pair here in Canada. I'm not going to lie, if the pair I have here today is the more limited 3M reflective version, maybe I would have different views, but as of right now, they're alright. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments if you copped the pair as well. I think the 350 V2s are very doable releases now since there are too many colorways, so if you want a pair now, then this is the best timing to get them, as even the resale is pretty low too. That's it for today, S2W signing off.